Hi, everybody. Sam here. Hope you're having a great day wherever you're at in the world today. I am so excited to be here for another micro interview. I've got Heather Fiehl with me. She is the owner of Build Your Own Brand. We've been doing a little talking before I hit record, and you are in for a treat today. If you are new to Sake Park Connections, we are so glad you're here. We're an online community group of women that are working on learning to love ourselves more fully so we can have the life that we were meant to have. And if you've been around for a while, we're glad you came back. Heather is going to be talking to us a little bit about our stories and how using our voice is so important. Heather, I'm so glad you're here. Take it away. Introduce yourself a little bit, share your tip, thought, or piece of advice, and then we'll chat a little bit about it after you're done sharing.
You bet. Thank you so much. It's just exciting to be here. And thank you for inviting me onto this incredible opportunity. So, my name is Heather Fiehl. I'm a mom and I am living in British Columbia, Canada. A little bit about me I came into the network marketing arena about 25 years ago, full of passion and posture because I knew there was something behind it. And it has lit me up ever since. And so, from belly to belly marketing, Sam, coming onto social media, you sure learn a couple of rules and new skills along the way. And I'm also a best-selling author on the subject. And why I wanted to do that was so that I could share my story to enlighten and to share with other women that they have a story deep within inside them that is so powerful and can be so energetic when told in the right way. Because honestly, Sam, there's somebody out there who needs to hear that so that they can feel the power and feel like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it, right? It's that piece of momentum that will guide. So, as a branding and attraction marketing specialist and helping women overcome their fears and boundaries, honestly, the first thing I start with is I need to know your story. Like, where do you come from? What's going on in your world? Or why do you want to do what you do? And what's your passion? And why should someone care about you? And why do you care to do what you do? What lights you up and fuels you? And oftentimes, so many women unfortunately said, I have a goal and I'm not sure how to share it. So I said, you do have a story. Yeah, but I don't know how to share it. And I'm like, it's time. We can learn that as long as they are willing to be open and unapologetic and share as much as they want or as little as they want. Because obviously, Sam, there are some fears in sharing too much. And that's not what it's about. It's about sharing the right things at the right time so that they feel empowered and they feel good about leading their story on social media or sharing it with someone else so that they can create impact and influence. And then from there, oh my gosh, we just blossom. We build a global online business on the foundation of this story. And then as we progress, Sam, which really is really cool is that it's important to know as a content creator, and I write a lot of content. I help a lot of gals with their content. It's important to remind their audience of the story. So we do little snippets throughout the pieces of content. So we'll go out on a bic, and it's called a break in communication, where we'll go out on a limb and we'll come back and say, oh, yeah, that reminds me of, or this is what I've learned through, or now that I'm doing this, I feel like I can. And so now these women are starting to come into a more positive role model so that they can absolutely become the influence, become the star, become that light for other women who feel that they can't. So that's the empowerment of story sharing.
Yeah. Wow. It's so true. It is so true. And we were talking a little bit before we hit record, and a lot of the women in my world know that I started Safe Heart Connections after getting out of an abusive marriage.
Right.
And I had never really people know that story in my life. I've done a testimony in at different places, but I had never actually shared the full story until a few months ago on a podcast where they were talking about narcissistic relationships
Right.
and the healing that I got from sharing the entirety of it was just
Wow.
amazing. And
Wow.
so there is power in sharing your story, and you have to find the right place and the right time.
You,
And I definitely have that woven in throughout what I share for Safe Heart Connections without all the details. It's not always appropriate to share all the details, but when you share your story, you're going to be able to connect better with people. I hear this all the time that we connect better with people when it comes to the challenges and the things we've grown through. versus just all the, yay, I won, I'm number one.
That's right.
Yeah, it's more about the things that maybe haven't gone right and you're still able to hold your head up high and you're able to be that light, like you were just talking about for somebody else. Because there's a lot of darkness in the world. To be able to be the light is a beautiful thing.
Love that. And it's so true. If you can be that light and if you talk to somebody every single day, you can have just a little bit of significance or bring significance to them in their day, every single day, 365 days. That's pretty powerful. And when you can help someone reach another goal, that's even more powerful. Work with them, that's powerful. And enlighten them. And then that has a trickle effect. That's exactly where it is. That's why it's so important to share the story.
Yeah, and the trickle effect that you just said, one of the things I love to teach the women in my community is that whenever you are operating out of a place of self-love, you keep your cup so full to the overflow that you're able to give out of the overflow of your life to where it doesn't deplete you. That impacts everyone around you. And so if you want to change the world, you have to start with you. Start right there. Yeah, it's the mindset. Start when you take care of you, and then you're able to be a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, a better employee or business owner. And you're able to, the impact that we can make starts by taking care of ourselves and being able to know who we are, which is the ability to be able to tell our story.
Very
So,
important.
yes, we're very much in alignment, Heather.
Love that. Thank you for sharing that too. I love it.
Yeah. I will make sure that all your links are around here for the women to be able to click
Awesome.
through and find out
Thank you.
information for you. I know you didn't mention this, but you have a best-selling book. You want to show the book real
do.
quick?
I do. I do.
Just do a little thing.
The categories, that's Coffee Chats is the part of my brand. Build, engage, sell. So I really believe in authentic communication conversation. So how to build an authentic community to engage with them properly at the heartful in heart with heart, mind, and body and soul, and how to sell to them when it's appropriate, how to offer your offer, how to talk. And this is all about simple conversations over a coffee chat. That's my book. So thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna have to get a copy of that.
Thank you.
And yeah, I would love to get a copy and read it. And then I can maybe do a little testimonial or share with the women my biggest takeaways, because that's a big part of, for women, it seems, and maybe it's just me, but we seem to, I've noticed that whenever I have something I'm going to sell, that everything's great until the point where I have to ask somebody to buy something because I don't want to.
That is the fear of many. That is the fear of many.
Yes, yes. And so I have a feeling your book addresses that because I see that a lot. And it's something I've had to overcome as well. And I've learned that there is a value in someone paying for something. They get something from the exchange. And there's definitely value to that.
Thank you so much for that. It's very true.
Yeah. Heather, I'm so glad to be able to connect you with my women. And I'll make sure that they can click through. And can't wait to share my insights from your book with them.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this time.
Have a great day.